welcome back from recess. So now we're going to start our history lesson. So as you know, we've been working on talking through what it was like having slavery in the United States. And so to start off today's lesson, I'm going to need 2 volunteers. Do I have 1, 2? Come on up. So I'm going to tell both of them a word, and they're going to act it out. And you guys have to guess, what does the word symbolize? It's a code for something. So yours? Oh wait, come together actually. Wait, we have to use this? Yeah, like to each other. Do you remember the 2?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, go for it.
When I was craving chocolate, I just want to do everything so well.
I like to eat ketchup with my fries.
Me too. And chocolate
On
is...
Easter,
did you get a lot of chocolate?
Oh yeah.
No way.
And
Did you, like when you go to In-N-Out, do you like to get ketchup?
Ketchup?
With like
Yes.
Okay, so pause. What do you guys think the code words were?
chocolate
and
and ketchup.
Right, what do you guys think they meant?
One's to sit down and one's to stand up.
To jump stand up. Yeah,
Almost.
correct. Thank you, volunteers. Round of applause for our volunteers. So the reason why we did that today is because there was something called the Underground Railroad for the slaves, because they were in horrible conditions. They were whipped, and they didn't even consider them human beings, and so they weren't treated right, barely had enough food, and so they wanted to escape. And they had this thing called the Underground Railroad, which was a bunch of routes where they could escape to freedom. And they would sing songs that had a code that told them what to do or where to go. So today we're going to learn a song called Wade in the Water. So I'll pass out a sheet of paper for all of you guys. So I'm going to play the first part of the song, and we'll listen to how the tune goes, and then we'll all sing it together. Okay? So... Okay, so that's like the beat for the whole song. So now if everyone will stand up, we'll sing it all together. And a 1 and a 2. Make sure this is going.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters. See that band all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble these waters. It looks like the band of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble these waters. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters. See that band all dressed in red. God's gonna trouble these waters. It looks like a band that Moses led. God's gonna trouble these waters. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble these waters.
Good job. All right, so you guys can take a seat. So now looking at these lyric sheets, I want you guys to talk with your elbow partner, so people who are sitting next to you in groups of 2 or 3. And I want you guys to take a minute to discuss what could these lyrics mean? What could they be a code for? And so it's has to do with the water, just as the song is, and knowing that the slaves wanted to escape, what direction would it be telling them to go? So you guys can discuss that.
to go in the water.
I think they need to fall down.
And
And then maybe
so
with
The way it's blowing.
God's going to trouble it.
so maybe they're fast waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna trouble them.
Because they're trouble.
Yeah. And they're dressed in red and white.
Maybe
So, I mean,
shit
they're
looks like
in white and
Israelites.
white.
And once you guys
Red,
are
white, and blue, America.
once you guys are done, you can put your eyes up to the front. Wow, you guys did it so fast. So what are some things that your guys' group discussed? Some possibilities of what this song could mean.
Waiting.
Waiting in the water, yes.
Following the water.
Following the water.
Groups
Good.
of people going in the water.
What?
Groups of people going in the water.
Groups of people. Good. Anything else you guys can think of?
When it says trouble these waters, that means that the water's moving fast.
So it's moving water. It's not just.
Still.
Yes. Okay. So one of the things about these songs was the people who were helping the slaves escape would sing these songs if they knew the owners or their dogs were going to look for them. And so they would tell them to get into the water so that the dogs and the owners couldn't track their scent. And so this was kind of a direction for them to get in the water, go that way, follow the water. So you guys did a great job of analyzing that. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to get out your journals and I want you to write 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph I'd like you to write, I want you to think through, if you were a slave, how would you act during that time period? Do you think you would try and escape? Do you think you would be too scared to escape? Try and imagine what it was like and what they had to go through, and try and think about what you would do. So that'll be the first paragraph. The second paragraph will be about what role did music have with the slaves during that time period. So you guys can go ahead and start writing. At the end of class, you guys can hand me your journals on the way out, and I'll give them back to you graded tomorrow.
So